What's going on?
What's up?
And welcome back to another episode. Business Loop. How you doing today, Malik? What's going on,
I'm
sir?
great. I'm great, bro. How are you?
I am doing well, dog. Like, this is perfect. Like, what I love about this, bro, I love that we just show up, you know? Like, I really love the fact that we just show up. And this is pretty cool. So today, we're getting closer and closer to like the elections. I think it's like November 5th, isn't it, bro? Should be.
The 8th.
8th?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I think it was the 5th.
So let's confirm. Yo, 5th. You're right. You're right. My bad.
Should be.
Yeah, the 5th.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it's today is like October 27, 2024. And it's like it's a good day today. So today I really want to cover certain topics of like what really is going to happen after the election, what it's going to look like, what our changing world is going to be like, if there's ever even going to be a change, and just other topics when it comes on to like just our daily, what we actually have going on in our lives, right? So let's start by like saying, all right, so who are you bullish on? Like, wait, let's not even like say, okay, what side you're on, because I feel like it's super sensitive to even put out there. People would rather talk about like a freaking murder over
who
like
they want to vote for.
Like who they gonna vote for? Like you agree with that? Like, why that's so sensitive? Why is that so sensitive, bro?
I'm not sure. People seem very protective of that thing, but I'm not sure why. It seems like one side is more protective of it than the other.
Bro, that's actually crazy to me, though. Like, I feel like whenever they're on somebody that strongly believe on like one side, it's like I can't even be myself. I can't even be like, hey, bro, look at this thing. She'll be like, yo, can you believe it? This thing actually might drive the inflation rate.
I tell you about the guy that he just say he don't do anything Elon, nothing Elon. Yes.
Yo, it's so crazy because on my trip since recent, I took a trip to Miami, and it's like I was with like a guy like that, bro, and I couldn't even say the word Elon around. He can't stand. As in, he can't. The guy said like it make him sick. Like it's sick to just hear him name. He can't even hear the name Elon. He don't want to hear that at all. Right? And what crazy to me is he don't even like hear him say, I don't care about electric cars. Like you can't even say the word like I would never buy that. I would never, like, no reason. You don't even care about how good the product is. And like it's just crazy to me, bro, how it actually is. But why do you think people even feel so strongly against that? And why they're so passionate about stuff like that?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Some people call it Elon derangement syndrome or Trump derangement syndrome, when people, but they're not looking at facts. They just hate them because other people hate them. Like a big group of people hate them, so they feel like they're supposed to hate them too. Because they don't have a lot of proof behind like what is bothering them. If you say, oh, what did he say? Nobody will be clear about what he said that bothers them that much.
Yo, so I see, you ever heard of something called herd mentality before?
Yep.
So like I feel like that's like our sign of herd mentality. So herd mentality would just be like you don't even really know what, like you don't even really know what everybody upset about, but you just know that we need to be upset.
You're upset. Yep.
Yeah. So you end up just joining the herd. So it's like a group of people just going somewhere, and it just seemed correct. So you end up just go with the group, like just go with the group. You know, just imagine if we were just all in groups. You ever wonder why, like, when you're in high school or any form of institution or anywhere, you just naturally have groups formed. You ever look at that?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a
Why is
group.
that?
Like, yeah, like groups just form, and like if we go out of your group to somebody else's group, it's like foreign. You ever see
Mm-hmm.
that before?
Yeah, yeah.
Phenomenon. And it's just so crazy to me when I realize that like being a part of a group is like so important. And like you never realize how the simplicity of that, and then it's just kind of crazy where you're like, oh man, being a part of a group is what life is actually about. And you see it in
Mm-hmm.
every instance, in every scenario, like high school, college, institutions, like work, job, like just everything. It's just a group. Like you have a group of people that in charge of something. And I don't know what groups you find yourself in, or how you feel like you can define that for yourself. Like what group you
Groups,
feel like you're in. Like,
trading groups, football groups. What about you?
bro, I recently joined multiple groups. Like, no, I just joined barber groups on
Barber.
like barber groups, yeah, barber shop groups on Facebook. So I found
Oh,
myself in a lot of those things because like I I'm gonna have a lot of investments, stuff like that.
okay,
So
okay.
I'm currently working on building like it's like a we call it a mobile barbershop truck.
Mobile barbershop truck. Where?
Yeah. So we building it in Connecticut, me and my stepfather, me and my
Okay.
stepdad, and we basically just we rented it to like a barber, like an actual barber guy, somebody that like cutting hair, and it actually just it come equipped with everything where in terms of them would find like they would have their location, they have their barbership, barbering like permits, license, all that stuff, and then them
Mhm.
just basically just rent the truck and just pay like a weekly subscription or monthly subscription for the truck
Okay.
itself, right? And yeah, that project is kind of crazy. I wonder if I could like show you.
Can pull it up.
I think I would have to have like my whole WhatsApp on here, bro. So I don't even think I could even put it up right now because I need to have my whole WhatsApp in here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so that would have just be spooky. Like, yeah, I don't even have WhatsApp on here, so it wouldn't even make sense. You know, WhatsApp on here.
Hmm.
But it's kind of crazy still. So it's a full mobile barbershop thing. But on here, I really wanted to say, like, I really wanted to like we go through the point of after the 2024 elections, who really gonna be the ones influencing global markets? What do you think?
Who will be the one influencing the global market, as
Yeah,
in after elections?
after elections, because usually people usually think that okay, like the person who has ultimate decision making is the president, right? People would think that,
Hmm.
but I would say the person that has the most influence is the person who's donating the most. The companies that like donate the most to a
To the
specific
to the president.
to a specific president, and
Okay.
to not lose those donations and that funding,
Hmm.
they would take influence from a decision that those people would make. So say
Yes.
for instance like a BlackRock or like a Amazon or like
Yes.
a Pfizer influence.
Hmm.
It's like those type of influence when I look at markets, bro, I just know that those people are the ones that actually have just the real power in decision making and to shift narratives. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's what happens. So on the Democratic side, you'd have like
What
unions.
Yeah, let's look at the companies, bro. So let's look at that. Let's look at what companies have the most donations on some like these sites. So on the Democratic side,
I'm trying to pull it up, but
yeah, you got this.
Present now, okay. So the website is called OpenSecrets. What's up with it? OpenSecrets.
Whoa, I'm on it. Open Secrets. Who be making these websites, bro?
That's a good question.
That's crazy. Very open. Okay, so I'm seeing. So how would I go around this website now? Should I bring the call back?
What's that?
Okay, so summary, top spenders, elections.
It doesn't look as clear as it was before.
To go on elections or politicians. One of those. President elections. Outside spending. Connect committee money.
Kamala got money.
Money.
Kamala got the money behind her, you know. 900 mil.
900 million? That's almost $1 billion, bro.
Yeah, she got the money behind her, bro. Like,
what the fucking hell, bro?
Trump got 300 million.
So wait, are these donations? Candidate committee money? What is that?
Campaign funding by active candidates.
What? Billionaire real estate developers took the reins. Joe Biden's like presidential campaign in July. Harris made history as the first female Black and South African. Oh my God, that is so crazy, bro. So Asian fusion. Well, she claims Black in her thing, and so I don't know what people talking about, bro. She is Black.
Yeah,
does not mean she's Black. Yeah, they say wild things about each other. Like when I look at these, you seen the Joe Rogan Trump?
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
I reached like halfway, bro. Like I don't know.
He did a lot of views though. That's like it's probably 20 million.
Why the Joe Rogan thing went so viral?
It's a 3-hour interview with the president. 30 million.
You just see like Joe Rogan already confirmed who he will vote for. Like,
of course,
he's like him just guaranteed knows like Trump here guaranteed. Yo, Trump just be doing all these like podcasts, bro. Like him on there, you know, bro.
Yo, this is a long thing for him to do though. Imagine like Biden on all of this.
He couldn't do
for
it.
3 hours.
He couldn't do it.
Or even Kamala. And they ask him, Joe Rogan asked him some serious questions still.
Whoa.
But it was pretty good.
Yo, I've seen what's all right, so what's one of your most memorable like
take my answer, and you know what, they may take a little piece of it out or something, and they use the term, yes, we wanted to save time. Well, it's
PTSD. Probably most of them.
Yeah,
these guys are seeing people shot all the time. Yep. You know, I've talked to a ton of cops about it, and they, you know, a lot of cops commit suicide.
He's spinning around at
you
some
increase
point.
the deficit.
So he's actually talking about how the deficit might remain the same, but if he gets the government to grow in terms of income, he can pay back the deficit faster. And he's really thinking about just keeping manufacturing in the country by making it more expensive to import. And even recently, he's talking about not having federal income tax and then have the tax that we experience be tax in terms of the outside companies raising prices to pay for the tariffs, which I think that sounds better.
Yeah, so that's another one. What I saw, bro. Like I saw where he focused a lot on tariffs, and even in one section, I heard them say like they go and replace income tax with tariffs. He's saying, right?
Yeah.
So you think that's a possibility that can even happen? Like you replace income tax with tariffs?
I think it would be a stretch, but it's possible. But he's able to do things like pressure the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates, which can make markets go higher. He can allow less regulation in certain areas. So if Tesla is going to build a factory or something, make it smoother for them to just build and go through. SpaceX, make them build and go through. Like when you lower regulation, you allow the companies to just spend the money and work.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. Yo. So that's actually pretty crazy though. But he was also saying something about they spend so much money on like the Wi-Fi of like running cables, and they could have
just used Starlink.
Starlink, yeah, Starlink. I mean,
like
they could have used Starlink.
They could have saved the money, and it wouldn't even cost that amount if they just used Starlink.
Like you guys not even realize this thing, bro. Like Elon doesn't have so much power, bro. Like you guys not even looking at the fact that this is just power, bro. This is just one person, like influencing what. You can't just be like, all right, let's shut off the Wi-Fi in that area, bro. Like, let's why just do that? Like, let's just shut off the Wi-Fi in that area. Like, we don't want to hear this thing. Like, we don't want them doing this thing. So let's just shut off the Wi-Fi in this specific area. Like, why him have so much power, bro? Like, you're not even looking at that. This is why people.
What if he doesn't?
What do you mean? How? How would he not?
He doesn't have to do the bad thing.
Oh man, bro. All right. So in human nature, right? It's oftentimes you might not be intentionally doing something bad, but something good for your interest could be bad for somebody else indirectly. Like, so somebody who wouldn't be intentionally trying to do something bad can affect like a bunch of things. All right, so let's just say like this, right? Let's go down to like insects. So say for instance, insects are insignificant and it's not even like a big deal. But when like a person about to like dig up that land or like farm there or build something there, like that was like a bunch of like or say birds or something. Like let's say birds, right? That's probably more important than insect. So let's say a bird like family just in a tree where they basically they live in there and they have a nest, big nest, and a bunch of kids them just born and everything. Like good bird, like actual bird that makes sense, right? Like bird that you would want to reserve in the world. Or say for instance, like a bald eagle, right? A family of a bald eagle. That's the American bird. Like it's a very important bird, right? And that bird, basically, you don't want that bird go extinct. You wouldn't want that bird go extinct because that's like an American national bird. So say for instance, that bird have his nest in the forest and you're a real estate developer, and you just know that you need to cut down those trees and that land and that section and all that shit needs to go because you're about to build up a family house for charity, free. You're doing a free building for you're giving back to the society and all of that, right? So not only you're doing something good for the community, you're like giving back to you donate a free housing section 8 section so like a family can go live there for free, rent free, right? You're doing that as a good person, right? That bald eagle has its family home nested there, and you just go wreck down the land and like just destroy that whole shit, and that whole family just destroyed. So that's you just doing something bad unintentionally while you have good interest for the world, right? Like, so that would be like so crazy where, and we wouldn't want the bird them go extinct, right? We wouldn't want that. But we went and just tear down their entire place because we're trying to build up like charity homes for people. So now you end up doing something bad because you're trying to do something good, right? So that's why I'm just saying Elon probably don't intentionally go be evil, but like the possibility for him to do stuff in his interest might become evil. You understand?
Yes, I see that.
So I hope you can see my point. Like
definitely.
Exactly. So it's just like I always just see, and that shit just can't happen once somebody have too much power, bro. Like you just can't have one person. It's so crazy. Like when you really grow up, you really realize that power is everything. It's more important than money, you know. Like, do you agree?
Yeah.
But why is that? Why do you think that is?
I think because you can influence certain outcomes if you have power and influence and control.
Whoa.
That can still bring you back money. But what are you going to do about it? If he is getting in these positions of power and leverage and control, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to profit from it? Are you going to talk about it? Or are you going to try to do something so he doesn't get the power? I think if he's going to do all these things, I am going to profit from it on the way up until something drastic happens. So I don't know what you want to do about it.
That's
you
such
see
a
the
good
Teslas
way.
in the back.
That's
You see the Teslas in the back, man. They're real. They're real.
They're really, boys.
They're real.
So that's actually a great way to look at it, though. But how have you found ways to profit off of it, like while seeing this influence happen?
So I just think keep getting into Tesla. If they're gonna build the actual robots, bro, the robot is like Apple all over again. Like imagine you're gifting somebody a robot for their birthday. Like, here you go. Here's an assistant. There you go. Just take one of those. You're welcome. No. Well, that is always the risk.
Imagine some guy figure out how to program how to make the robot beat the shit out of the person that they deliver it to. And then you know somebody ain't gonna try and reprogram it to do that shit, bro. You know, bro. And it's like if dog, those robots are the most dangerous thing that could ever happen, bro. Because when some person done reprogram his to be perfect combat fighting partner. Imagine some UFC guy buy a robot. Imagine if that UFC guy buy a robot and he's just like, yep, I have my robot now. Train with him robot. And then he just be like, wait, you're just as strong as me. Let's just go fight other people in real life. And let's go and just imagine if the police actually say, hey, look, let's have robots along with people.
Therefore, I do not miss. I was not designed to miss. Therefore, I do not miss.
Spin the block.
It's just like the meme's already there. Like
the memes are interesting because they're like mimicking like the robot having consciousness, to be honest.
Bro, I'm just trying to show you guys that like if we stick to this and if we don't realize that the memes, they're there for a reason, people really will. You're gonna have some smart fucking guy, bro, that just be like him, been doing engineering for years, him super smart genius, like just as smart as Elon, smarter than Elon. In that basement, poor, don't really have shit, but him have all that tools. Them every year him get tools, every year him getting more tools for fucking, and it's just like, imagine that guy get the chance to actually have one of those robots, reprogram it to do some bullshit, and actually just be like, okay, yep, my robot has laser visions, right? Just around frying people, bro. They're crazy in a dog.
Would you get one?
It's the same as getting a dog. Like, imagine you get a pitbull you can't control. Imagine you get a pitbull way don't really listen to you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this, bro. Sometimes I watch some Twitter videos of like pitbull, like just people can't control their dogs, and like the dogs just and the person actually just, I wonder why aren't you listening to me? and then that's just, I would want one, but at the same time I would fear it not listening to me anymore, or it just turning on me in some way, bro. Like I'm so scared of things turning. Would you get a snake?
No.
Why not?
There's no need for that.
No need for a snake, right?
Snake.
Just imagine.
How do you play with a snake? How do you play with a snake? You put yourself in danger by playing with a snake.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I always see people do that shit.
What's stopping the snake from biting you? Nothing. Nothing. It's just you and the snake. Trust.
Oh my
just
gosh.
Trust. It knows what I'm telling it. Like the snake thing knows what you're saying. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yo, dog. I don't know if I can even put on Instagram. Yo, you have people that really out there that play with snakes, bro. And I would consider that's the same as like having one of those bots.
Yeah.
Like the snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always see these things and I'm just like, yo, how people have snakes, bro? How people like have these things and them really don't even play around.
Yeah. Like
but
in the danger.
Well, hold on. One if I could find one. I don't even think I could find it. Like I would see like freaking this guy. But sometimes I would see this guy, bro. Like the shit like this. where he really play with snakes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You ever see this guy before?
They have something with the. They have something with the animals, for sure.
But I just wonder, like, how do they do this and don't even? It just don't even really matter to them.
It's unlocked,
Like,
man.
Unlock. But this is all right. So things like this where you just can't control it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I wouldn't even just want to like risk having the bot. Would you have a robot?
A robot, of course.
Just of course.
Just of course. I'm going to have a robot. You have a robot. It's just not fully there yet. I would say our phones are robots. They're just not fully there yet.
I mean, I feel like after Apple Intelligence,
yeah,
probably gonna become robots.
Exactly.
Bro, what do you think that's gonna be like? I need to start watch some videos on what that's gonna be like. Like the Apple Intelligence.
Oh.
Because like
sure
just
they have it down.
Well, I feel like them saying like they keep pushing back the dates of release because it's like too much for people. They still want it to be safe. They want it to be safe for people.
Okay.
Bro, that's kind of crazy. But I always say that. So so back to the topic when I was saying like who really gonna have the influence on people. So like
yeah,
I've always seen things like the deep state, and those are the people who's really like controlling certain things or certain decision making. And I feel like the deep state would just be like just the different companies, right? Or the different securities just around.
The deep state? No, the deep state. People think the deep state is like a set of people that actually run the world from the shadows. So it doesn't matter who is in charge.
So don't you think those are like leaders of big companies that actually create like just like a secret group chat?
I'm not sure if it's companies. They're saying it's like people who have just more agendas for power rather than wanting to make money. It's not really about the money. Same thing you're saying about the power. It's more about the power and the influence than the money.
But think about it. In order to get to a point where money don't matter, is you have to have so much of it, right? So
you've never heard the term deep state before?
I've heard the term a bunch of times. I've been looking it up, bro, and I'm just like.
And you believe that it's like Amazon, Apple, Tesla, companies such as those?
Even the bigger ones that we don't. All right, you have this other company. Oh man, I don't remember what's it called. It's the company that makes seeds. Like they have all the seeds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They have seeds for basically like all like. Look up that company, bro. Look up that company. Like, the company that make all the seeds, and they distribute the seeds throughout like basically America and throughout everywhere. Companies like that, the leaders of companies like that, bro, where
you genuinely believe that these are the people behind some of these parties?
Not behind the parties, but behind like just decision making in terms of like they either donate so much or they have the control over the actual decision maker in a way where they're tying some way when it comes on to like money. Because you have to remember, you know, bro, look at the hierarchy of life. It's the person with the most money who always is like the leader of the thing. And it's the person where the money don't even matter to them at your end. Where, so for instance, like your boss, your job, your weekly paycheck it's not even a drop in the bucket for him daily payout. Do you understand? Like, it's so crazy. Like, so like imagine that your weekly paycheck for like your boss, for any boss, your weekly paycheck isn't his daily payout. It's like not even a drop in the bucket. So an example of this would be like a boss who's making like 30K a day and employees getting paid $900 a week. Right? That gonna seem like such a drop in the bucket for somebody who's just like clearly running it up, like to the moon. Clearly. I've always seen these things, bro, and I'm just like, that has to be the hierarchy. That has to be the hierarchy of how the real decision makers are, who those people actually are, and what they're actually doing, and stuff like that. So I just look at the fact that these are the guys who actually come together and then they donate so much. Because imagine like that, right? Imagine if somebody donates so much into something and then they find out that, oh, wait, you also donate a lot too? Oh, tell me about what you do. And you guys just become friends. And you go automatically become friends with that guy because you're like, you know how much money he did to do, like he had to donate just as much money as you. Like, you understand what they're saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Because this is just how I'm just like, this has to be the only way. But
I wouldn't say it's the only way, but there's definitely people who are behind it. And it's I'm frightened that you never heard of that, where there's people, not business owners, but people who are behind the businesses, the people who go into like Twitter and say, hey, please block this person, please remove their profile. Have you never heard of that before? Do you ever heard of the Twitter files?
Whoa, Twitter files.
Where government organizations go in and say, all right, I don't like what this person is saying. I don't like this narrative. We don't want this to be sound as true. Please remove this profile. Please shadow ban this profile. And it's not like about who has money. And didn't you even see Mark Zuckerberg's apology letter where he was saying that there are government entities that come in and say, listen, we don't want this on your platform. Do not broadcast this. And he is actually coming out and say he's sorry for censoring Americans because organizations come to him and say, hey, you can't post that. Don't broadcast that. So there are entities, not really about the money, that have control and influence in large companies. And you either play ball or you fight against them. And I guess go with the other party.
Whoa.
So that's why you won't see certain things on Facebook. You won't see it on Instagram because they have to make it like it's not real on that platform.
Yo, so you know what's crazy? Where I see the narrative of that, where like Mark realized that, and it always happened. You ever seen like a person where him just bitch out and then him just see the other group of people and where them they just stand up and just like say, no, bro, this can't work.
And just prosper, them just prosper.
Yeah, so it's like the person that just like say, oh, listen, freedom of speech is what we're gonna fucking do, bro. Like we ain't gonna bitch around because we're scared about these guys. And it's like I feel like Mark was just scared that his shit just got like taken from him, you know?
Yeah, I can see that for real.
Yeah, so it's just like, but when him see Elon just say, oh, fuck these guys, fuck your talk about. All that shit. I'm posting all of it.
All of it.
Everything getting posted.
Expose it.
Yeah, everything.
Look, see, see.
Yeah, bro.
This is
Twitter
what they
have
were
some
doing.
dark sides, bro. Like Twitter have some real dark sides, bro. Like
Yeah.
some real dark sides, like some sides where, like crimes, no biggie.
What do you mean crime's no biggie?
Like them just show you like a raw crime. Like them just show
Oh,
you.
yeah. They show
Like
you
you
a
just
lot
see like a
more.
raw crime just happen to somebody, or like a raw tragic incident, or a person just like. You ever seen videos of people who died on Twitter before?
Yes.
Heinous videos.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yo, that's crazy. I know, like I would see that. It's so crazy. I see people on Twitter, like they make tragic mistakes that cost them whole life. Like they're working in a factory or something happened, and like it just cost them their entire shit.
Yeah.
You just lost it, bro. So I've just always seen that. So, all right. So the next topic. So I actually want to move
hold
on to
on.
this topic.
I want to show you something, because this was from actually the All In conference, and these two old guys, they don't really care anymore. And they were, let me see this part. Hopefully, they talk about the deep state. They actually talked about that. What is the deep state? What are their goals? Hopefully, he can actually express. He's saying more that it's about power. So we're just gonna listen a little segment of this. Hopefully, they go into that.
He gives John gives an explanation of that.
We have
some differences, but I think it's a very good
issue that, like, once a policy begins, it's hard to change, and the system's just working with 10,000 people working towards it.
You know, if I were lucky to sit next to the world's greatest political philosopher, which I am, he'd give you a good answer, which is that the right answer, which is if you want to interpret American foreign policy, it is to maximize power. He gives John gives an explanation of that. We have some differences, but I think it's a very good description of American foreign policy, which is that it's trying to maximize global power, essentially to be global hegemon. I think it could get us all killed. This is because it's a little bit delusional in my mind, but not the I.
So that's not giving us a lot. But that guy is John Mearsheimer, and this is Mearsheimer.ai. So it compiles all of his books, and what from his writings, it's saying that the concept of the deep state refers to a notion that there is a body within a government that operates independently of elected officials. So they have more power than probably the president, the vice president, even Congress, and that often influences or controls policy behind the scenes. So,
but that's what I'm saying, bro. That's
but
what
I'm
I'm saying.
Sure if it's big companies, it seems like the companies work for the deep state rather than the deep state is the companies. Yeah.
I mean, all right. So, not saying, remember, the companies would be irrelevant. It would be like the founder of said companies, right? So, for instance, the founder of said companies, where they realize how much influence they have on global markets. That's just what the whole thing is in, because remember, products that affect global markets, like imagine cell phones, bro. Like just think about that. Cell phones, Apple, like, right? Just look at that. You just have that. The devices that we all use, bro. Like my thing is, these are the things that it's like, you know it. These are the things, are the thing that you actually use to communicate and actually have control over. I feel like those are the people who would have the influence. Like it has to be. Or those are like the people, not just saying, okay, they have ultimate influence. they just have a group chat with like a lot of them in there.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that's just another example of how groups end up becoming so influential, because it's so crazy. Like back at the first part of this video, like we mentioned about like groups and how important they are, from high school, from college, all these different places. And when you think about it, any form of anything having influence, it has to be a group. It has to be like a collective amount of people coming together, deciding something. Like they're deciding on something. Like they're influencing something. So that's just how I see it, bro. So, and it's the only way to think about it, where the only way money can be irrelevant is when there's just, it's so much abundant of it that like it really doesn't even matter. Like their money can, like, it doesn't, prices don't matter to that person anymore. Prices for things, like them have like this infinity money loop that just, prices would never affect that person, no matter how expensive it is, whatever. Like if it's $1 billion, it can be bought tomorrow. Like that's it. So I feel like that's when money become like irrelevant. And I don't know, like it could be crazy. Like, it could be a conspiracy, or not even something. But like moving on, like the next topic that I actually did want to like really focus on is just buying a stock of like something that you believe in. Like, you agree with that? So
Yeah,
what's the one
it's
stock
up,
that you have? What's the one stock that you have that you can be like, oh, like this, I have this stock and I believe in it, and I would just keep buying it for the rest of my life?
I don't know about the rest of my life, but until the story is completely built out, I would do Tesla stock for sure. Until like the story is built out, like all the robots are selling, like you see robots on the road everywhere you turn. That's the point where it's like, all right, it's kind of like maxed out right now.
So how often have you been like buying like Tesla stock?
I buy Tesla stock every week, actually.
Every week?
It comes out to my check, yeah.
Yo, how much you have though then?
Don't worry about that, man.
Don't worry
I'll tell you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Are you at 100? Are you at 100? At least tell us the quantity of how much. Of how much like Tesla stock.
Nah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. When I'm at 1,000, I tell you. When I'm at 1,000.
You're at 1,000 Tesla stock.
So when I'm at 1,000, I tell you.
Oh yeah, like that is so crazy, bro. Like you're actually probably super close to like 1,000 Tesla stock, man.
Look at Tesla stock. Tesla hasn't been crazy this year. Year to date is what? 8% up. Over the past month, 4%. Over the past week,
the company actually crazy though. The company actually crazy. Like to past week, $52.
Yeah, that's like it really did the thing this week.
Yeah, I do feel like every person should have like this one stock that they just like they keep rebuying into again. They keep doing it. At first, I was doing it with AT&T, and then
so
like
I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I was doing it with AT&T. So I kept rebuying into AT&T, and then like when I actually did the math on the snowball effect of what the dividend would look like, I'm just like, and I don't really believe in the company overall. I don't care. Like I would switch phone network if I have a better choice. Like, you understand? I actually don't care.
Sticky.
Yeah, so I don't. So I stopped, and then
you stopped buying it from that.
Yeah, I stopped buying it, but no, I feel like Tesla gonna be the one because it's just the company that I'm like I use their product, bro. I use it.
What do you think about their product?
I like it, dude. Like, it's just amazing. Because when you think about it, it's just, I have it on my phone. It's very easy. It seemed like too much control. And like their thing saves me money. It just answers so much questions. Yeah, it answers so much questions. It makes life so easier, bro. So I'm just like, I might just buy Tesla stock as well over and over and over. So what I might do is I might sell all my current stocks and just use that to just buy more Tesla stock.
Bro, these people are not joking. So, bro,
To be honest, it doesn't.
this is right. See, no steering wheels, people. Zero steering
Nah.
wheels.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Zero steering wheels. Just screen for you.
I wonder what's in the trunk though. I wonder what's in the back. Because even it's like 2 doors.
Space for luggage.
For stuff.
Let me see if I can find something.
Like,
it's just space.
Alright, I feel like I'm going to just do that. And I just go and do it. Because who am I to go against? Oh, Malik Sama? Like, I can't even, over and over again, I've had my fair share of no listen. Wow, what's going up like this? I just seen something just insanely going up.
Where? On my screen?
No, like, just my portfolio, I just check it and it's just like going
Something is
double.
moving.
It's just, yeah, something is just moving. So like I have a lot of Tesla stock. So I have like, so far I have 7 Tesla stock. But I have some on Cash App too. Yo, can you send the stock? Like, or I have to just sell it?
I'm actually in the process of trying to send it to.
On where you sending it?
To Robinhood.
From where?
From Cash App.
You sending the stock?
Yeah.
So how you send the stock?
Or you go on Robinhood and you put transfer in account and do that. Transfer in.
Transfer in.
Yeah. Trump Media stock. It's a DJT stock. Seems that the market is pricing in Trump winning.
Well, I see how I could. That's not bad. I see how I could do a lot of stuff. I have lots of Apple stock. Not that bad. And Nike stock.
Nike.
But that's, I didn't have a bunch of like, I didn't have a bunch of spy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like, see, I have a bunch of spy stuff. That's not bad. Yeah, I really should. Exxon. Yeah, I definitely go sell a lot of these and just get Tesla. Because I feel like the Tesla would just appreciate over time. Like,
makes sense.
Yeah, it would make a lot of sense.
You see what they're going after, the opportunity is huge. They just need to execute. Bro, Tesla executes so much, and then it's like people are doubting at this point. Like, you can't doubt right now. Like,
no, when they use the product,
like,
let me tell you, most people that doubt, don't have the product.
Like
They
never
don't
use it. Didn't even
They
try.
never use it. Like, and they only go off for the herd thing where they're like, oh, we don't like Elon. Oh my gosh, billionaire guy, like hate him.
And then it's
So
like, oh, the car actually drive itself. Oh,
okay.
oh, this real.
Oh, it actually work. Oh God, magic. Oh my gosh. Like sometimes when I show people, they say magic. When I show
Like,
people the
legit.
common thing, it's like them freak out.
Look how real that is.
The summon thing, real. Like you just real in front of your face, right there. The car do it perfect every time. It actually don't hit nothing. Like that's just crazy. You ever use your auto park?
Yep, of course.
Whoa.
That one is good.
The auto park insane. Like that's insane. Like I use the auto park and I'm just like, this is just amazing.
Yeah, bro. It's funny. It's funny. Right now, Tesla getting a lot of free advertisement from just celebrities buying the Cybertrucks. Like right now, most of the celebrities are owning Cybertrucks. And then as the prices come down, regular people are gonna own it. And you have the police with Cybertrucks as well. City of Urban. I remember when people said, "Yo, oh, Tesla would never make Cybertruck."
Is that America?
Oh, thank you. That's another light for you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Tesla Cybertruck police.
Whoa. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
People are very funny because, like, all right, Tesla will never make the Cybertruck. Okay, they made the Cybertruck. No, what? Oh, they'll never solve full self-driving. They'll never make the robots. And then when they do it, it's just gonna be like, oh, the next thing, like, we can't believe Elon do it again. Fuck, just
Nah, it's insane, bro. It's insane.
By two Cybertruck, you know. This is free advertisement for your Tesla company stock.
Is the fact that they don't even do like anything. Like they don't even advertise themselves. Like they don't even have like TV commercials and all that shit.
The product just does it. The product is just producting.
That is scary. That is freaking scary, dog.
Tesla, bro. It's just amazing. And we looked at, I don't know if we looked at the products. So the new product line you'd be looking at is the Tesla Robovan, Tesla semi-truck, CyberCab. Look at these products. These are all the Tesla products. So Tesla Model 3, Model S, Cybertruck, Model X, Model Y. You have the Tesla Powerwall, right? You have the Tesla house with the solar. You have the Roadster, Cybertruck, Robovan, CyberCab, humanoid robot, semi-truck.
The semi-truck run. Like people actually use the semi-truck, right?
Bro, right now it's just the big companies have them, like Pepsi and Lay's have the semi-truck. But it's actually cheaper. They're saying it's cheaper for them to use the semi-truck. Because you know that electricity is cheaper than the diesel.
Quick look of the Tesla semi-trucks at the Pepsi plant in California. Well, here's a quick look of the Tesla semi-trucks at the Pepsi plant in California.
Yeah, watch more
video.
Let's see more video.
Ew. Pepsi, the first to do it, baby. That Tessie.
Bro, that's so crazy how much contracts they have with these places, bro. Like they have so much contract. Dude, it's like almost stupid to not invest in Tesla.
Yo, isn't it? That's why, like, it just like when everybody talking, it's just like I'm just like perfect. Nobody really gets it. Like, great.
Damn.
It's just the more people that don't understand, it's better.
Damn, bro. Like, that's really crazy, you know.
Tesla is doing it.
That's actually really crazy. That's actually really crazy because it's like it's right there in front of your face, and then everybody just not gonna like care. You just don't really
focusing on Elon and Trump and all the unnecessary shit. Like, it's like cool, the company that they make money still. Like, while you're worried about what he's doing, the company just doing.
All right, so like that's crazy. So actually, right now, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm like selling all my freaking.
What you doing it right now?
Yeah, bro, because it only makes sense. It only makes sense.
It's clear as day. It's clear as day.
Yeah, I think I should just continuously buy into like just Tesla. Just continuously buy into the Tesla all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can continuously do that, then it will snowball itself.
Yeah.
Because I watch my account just keep snowballing. Like it just keep getting higher and higher, and then I'm just like, damn. Like I don't even have any sensible shit in here. And it's just getting higher and higher. So I'm just like, because you only see the snowball effect of when a lot of time passes. When a lot of time passes, then you see how like you like you thank your past self for doing that thing.
Yeah.
Like you thank your past self for like, oh shit, man, thank you for buying that thing at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like a lot of things I thank my past self for doing, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, bro. So
like,
basically, Tesla had earnings, and last week that's what made the stock move like that. They produced their 7 millionth vehicle, the Cybertruck, positive gross margin now, so they make profits on the Cybertrucks that they sell. Tesla gross margin 30.5% in their energy business. So that is the batteries, their battery Powerwall business. So Tesla is just cranking up right now. And did you even see that they have 0% interest rates now? It's good that we can actually show that too. So Tesla is doing 0% interest rate.
How do you get advantage of the 0% interest rates?
You just go on the website and do it.
The direct website.
Look, 0% APR available. Like, that's the thing people don't read, but it's there. 0% APR. 0% APR.
APR promotional rate. Like, wow. When does it last until?
Is it October 21? Oh crap! It's done then.
Done.
Damn.
Missed it.
But I think they're smart though, because when they do that, it just ramps up their earnings because they can say, "Oh, look, we got so much orders." Right before the quarter end, boom, show it.
But it's the $200 they have people prepaying it, bro. You see that shit?
Oh, the non-refundable, right?
That one, bro.
Sure.
God.
They need to see if you're serious. Are you serious?
Like they're smart
Yeah.
people, bro. Like that is, they just racked up that from you and just give you the sense of like, yep, you have it. Here's the car on your app thing. $200. Like that's so crazy. And then when you actually get that, you just see how insane it actually is. I mean, I love these things. Yeah, I love when people look at these things like that.
Yeah.
But
So one more thing I wanted to bring up was this is an AI, so RunwayML, and they're claiming that they can, I guess, animate our faces much better now. And you can see this on their Twitter page, RunwayML. So it's a new way to generate expressive character performances inside Gen 3 Alpha.
Am I looking in here?
What? You're gonna fire me because there's hot milk everywhere on the floor of the coffee shop? I mean, it's one latte. It's not that big of a deal.
Everything's fine. Everything's totally great. This is gonna be the best day ever.
Smashed my phone the other night.
And you know how much I love that phone.
Okay, all right. Just breathe. Okay, maybe don't breathe that hard.
So they're saying they're basically turning regular people into this seamlessly using their AI. We'll have to try.
Jobs are gonna be crazy gone. You know how much Hollywood jobs this is?
I dropped my old phone, so I had to go and get a new one. But you know how much I loved my old phone, so I buried it in front of that church in front of your house. I dropped my old phone, so
Dude, this is crazy.
Who knew there were so many kinds of beans to choose from? Fava, black, kidney, butter, white beans. I don't even know what this soup calls for. Maybe I should just get them all. Then again, that's a lot of beans. I don't even know if I could carry this many beans. Who knew there were so many kinds of beans to choose from? Fava,
Dude,
black,
it's just crazy
kidney, butter,
how much
white
jobs
beans.
this is gonna decimate.
I don't even know what this soup calls for. Maybe I should just
Completely
get them all.
gone. Gone. Like jobs are gone. Like so much animators, like artists, people who do sketches and all
Milk
this
everywhere
shit.
on the floor of the coffee.
It's gonna be completely gone for them. And when you actually see companies like this leveraging AI so much, dude, how? Sometimes you'll just wonder, how are these people? Where do they start? How they start, bro? How you start with if you have like a AI forward idea? How would you even start?
I'm not sure. We'd have to look into that.
By probably asking the AI.
The Trump.
You can ask the AI how to start with the AI.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the way how to do it. Asking AI how to start with the AI. Like, I don't see no other way. But that's kind of wild though.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next topic you said? Like, what can be described as a Trump trade?
Yeah. So
what do you mean?
let's actually go to that. So we can actually use Grok. So they're saying what is described as the Trump trade. So if Trump were to win, what would move? Right. So you can basically say, let's see what sectors will benefit if Trump wins. And this should give you something direct. So you can look at energy sector, particularly oil and gas, construction and infrastructure, small businesses. His tax policies could continue to favor corporations and small businesses. He actually plans to lower the corporate tax from 21% to 15%. What's this? Commodities. Sectors like agriculture might see benefits if trade deals are renegotiated in favor of U.S. exporters, biotech, and pharmaceuticals. I would say definitely oil, because he has he actually had a meeting with all of the oil companies, and then they donated to his campaign. So he's gonna probably lower restriction for them, regulation. So oil, Elon, definitely Tesla is gonna benefit from it, because Elon put that much into his thing. Like, if he gets in, he's gonna scratch back Elon's back. So that's for sure. Tesla is a clear Trump trade. Like if you think about it.
Yeah, that's how I can see it too, bro. That's exactly how I see it, because people know that some magical things gonna happen if like Trump doesn't get in.
Yeah, Trump getting stuff gonna happen, man.
But no, I look at it like clear as day as well. And sometimes when I actually see things like this, bro, I'm just like, you might as well not try fight these things and just go with it, because just like what you say, might as well profit on the way up if you know it's already gonna do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you kind of already know it to do it, so might as well.
It's not about what you think is gonna happen. It's about what is gonna happen.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's some scary shit, dog. Like,
yeah, bro.
I don't know, but I still think there's a possibility of like it just not. I still think it probably does not happen. Like,
what's that?
All right, because I don't know, like people do the last minute scared things, even when the narrative right now pushed at Trump, like because right now it looked very close. That is like a Trump thing, but you know how sometimes last minute the polls just like switch, just complete opposite.
Right now, the poly markets are pricing in a 65% Trump win.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like the market's gonna be saying this because these are people with money in. These aren't voters. These aren't voters, you know.
For sure,
like,
for sure.
These are people with money in poly markets. So
for sure.
It's like I would love to see data like this, and I'm like, the data says this, the data is correct because look at the markets. Like, and you know how real life markets don't matter. Real life is whatever we say as the deep state. It's the deep state that matters.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah,
so
bro.
It's just kind of crazy when I see these things, and I'm just like, bro, people really out here just thinking that like the market will be fair. Like the things that should happen will happen.
Well, it's not a lot of days until it happens, so let's see. Let's see. Just pick a side and play.
Well, let's see how it goes, and let's see what happens. You know.
Yeah, bro.
But I think that's it for the pod right now.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, just like, subscribe, tell us what you think is gonna happen. Tell us how you think things are gonna play out, bro. And like, let's watch the video like this again in the future and just see how it plays out for everyone. Right? All right, so see you in the other one.